Having goals is great, but if you don't have a system, it's kind of a waste of time. Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Carre and welcome to Your Delicious Life, where each week we take a look at life from a different perspective and we either learn something new or get reminded of something that we already knew. This week's episode is called Goals Are Shit If You Don't Have a System. And it is true, my friends. Now, you know I love a good goal. I love it when people define what success is for them and work towards that. But here's the truth. You can have as many goals as you want to, but if you don't have a system, if you don't have a plan, they're not going to happen. And that's the difference between achieving your goals and not. And that's what this episode is all about. Last week, I got to drive up to Rocky Mountain House to do a talk, and on the drive, of course, I got to listen to a couple of podcasts. So I was listening to Lewis Howes's podcast, and he was interviewing James Clear. Now, James Clear wrote the book Atomic Habits, and one of the things he said in this interview that really resonated with me is you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Right? So I'm thinking about this as I'm driving, and I love the examples he's giving, and I think it's absolutely the truth. Because here's the thing, you can have a goal, but if you don't have a system, how are you going to make it come true? How are you going to achieve the goal? One of the examples he used was Olympians. You know, when a group of racers all get into the starting blocks at the start of a race, they all have the same goal. To win the gold medal. No one's thinking, gee, I hope I come in fourth. That'll be great. That's my plan. That's my goal. No, they all have the same goal. You know, if two companies or business people are bidding for a job, neither of them has a goal to not get the job. No one wants to lose out. They both have a goal to get the business. So if our goals are similar, if everyone in the starting blocks has the goal of getting the gold medal, if both business owners have the goal of winning the client's business, how come some people fail while others win? And if you go back to James's quote, we fall to the level of our systems, that's your answer. That's why things fall apart, because we don't have a good system in place. Systems make the difference. You can't pray your way to a gold medal. You can't meditate your way into more clients. You have to have a system. Now, prayer or meditation, that kind of stuff might be part of your system, but you have to put in the work as well. So if someone walks into a gym and it's their first time there, they're not going to pick up 25-pound dumbbells and start just blasting out reps left, right, and center. Of course not. They're going to have to build up to it. They're going to have to go into the gym on a regular basis, and they might start with 2 pounds, and then they build up to 5 pounds, and 8 pounds, and 10 pounds, and eventually they get to 25 pounds. But they get there because they have a practice, they have a system. They go in every day or every other day. They lift the same weight, and then they push to the next level, and then the next level. They persevere. That's how they get to 25 pounds. It doesn't just happen right out of the gate. You can apply the same idea to business. Let's say you want to do a social media campaign, or you really want to get out there on social media. Well, you can't just do one post. That's not going to do it. You have to have a system. You have to create a calendar, and you have to create content. You have to have a plan to put out onto social media. If you want to build your client list, you've got to follow up on leads, or maybe do cold calls, or whatever system you might use. But you have to set aside time to either create that calendar, and you have to put reminders in your calendar or in whatever system you use to post on social media. You have to block time each week or each day to reach out to potential clients. It's an ongoing system that allows us to reach our goals. So if we're failing from our goals, we're actually failing from not having a great system. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I love me a good system. Sure do. In fact, the course that I have, Create the Life You Envision, is all about systems. We start with the ideas and the brainstorming to figure out what you want, but then it's about systems. It's about having a plan that you can implement regularly and repeat so that you can actually achieve your goals. But one thing that I think anybody can do is plan your week. In fact, that's the first habit you want to master. That's the first thing you want to do. If you can set aside time over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, any time in there, 1 hour, just one single hour out of those 48, to look at your week ahead and plan out when you're going to do the things that are going to move you forward. What system do you have in place? What repeatable activity are you going to do that's going to get you closer to the goals? It might be going to the gym to reach a health goal. It might be reaching out to clients or something with marketing to increase your business. It might be time with the people that you love most in your life to improve your relationships. Whatever it might be, ask yourself, am I committing time? Do I have a system in place that is going to move me toward my goals? Do I have a system that supports what I want in my life? When you have a system, that's when you accomplish your goals. So ask yourself what kind of systems you have in place that are going to help you achieve your definition of success. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it as always. Check out the online course if you haven't already. It's open, it's up, it's ready and waiting for you. And if you have any questions, email me. I'm happy to chat with you. Wishing you an awesome week. We'll see you next week.